self card with you because I keep drawing it and I feel like it's a collective card. And so I'll share some words from my book about this card. There are a lot of pages for this one, so I will also share the pages, so feel free to scroll and have a full read if it does resonate with you. I'll read out the meaning and the key phrases and key words, and then I'll leave the present and the future and the potential blockage for you to read yourself if it resonates. So, self. I am, identity, self-realization, self-manifestation, center, peace, acceptance. Establish a unique and individual identity. Be free of definitions and labels. You have unlimited potential. How has your past shaped you? Identity is fluid and changing. Who you are is for you to determine. Are you trying to fit with the wrong crowd? Know who you are. Who do you wish to become? A path of loving expansion. Let go of a herd mentality and think for yourself. So if any of that's resonating with you, listen on. The meaning of the self card. The self card is the 6 of the reasons for being. It signifies the importance of establishing a unique and individual identity that is free of definitions and labels and embraces unlimited potential. There are elements within every society that do all they can to quash the independent, the creative, and the authentic because they profit in one way or another from doing so. Independent thinkers, creative types, those who defy tradition and convention and who perceive what is ethical and moral and what is legal as being two different beasts, are people that threaten the status quo. As a result, we are indoctrinated. We are told how to think, told what is normal, told what is beautiful and acceptable, what is right and what is wrong. Those who disagree or seek to be independent or who just do not fit with society's definition of normal and beautiful are often met with fear, anger, contempt, ridicule, and even banishment and imprisonment. Independent thinkers can be considered radicals, creative types seen as eccentric or crazy, and those who defy tradition and convention as rebels and freaks. All risk condemnation in one way or another. Yet time and time again we are told that we should embrace our differences, be creative, and strive to be authentic. We are controlled by the media, religious organizations, and educational institutions, and taught how to behave, how to think, what to believe and feel. We are told what is normal and what is not, and that we must strive to be normal. Normal is acceptable. But what is normal? It takes courage to defy family, tradition, and societal expectation. Establishing a healthy, authentic self-identity is one of the most challenging tasks you'll face in this lifetime because it requires a willingness to break free of labels and definitions that we, not just others, place upon ourselves. It takes courage to say no to those who expect and sometimes demand that you say yes. The self card represents stepping free of the labels others have bestowed upon us and redefining ourselves in a manner that is not restrictive or limiting. It means having the courage to follow your own path instead of the path laid down by others. Who were you? Who are you? Who do you wish to become? The self card poses these questions, yet you must first know who you are and how you were shaped by your past to be able to answer them. To discover and know your true self is to undertake a journey of undoing, being and becoming, to find your center place where you are fulfilled, at peace, and accepting of all that you were, are, and will become. The past. Ask yourself who I was. Am I still the same person I was then, or have I grown and changed? Am I holding on to an outdated idea of who I am that needs to be changed? You are not the same person you were 10 years ago. You are not the same person you were 5 years ago. Sometimes change occurs so swiftly that you can be a very different person from one day to the next. Every experience changes you. sometimes in small ways and sometimes in monumental ways, and we do not walk through life without experiencing change. Sometimes the change occurs within the mind, when your thoughts and perception are altered. At other times, the changes are physical and noticeable to all. You change from one day to the next, even if that change is only that you are one day older. You cannot remain untouched and unchanged if you are alive and living your life. Time and motion bring change. So, what marks has your past made upon you mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually? Do you believe your past experiences have shaped you for better or worse? Do you look back with pride, or do you look back with regret? Learn from those regrets and then let them go. They serve no purpose except to weigh you down if you hold on to them. Do you wish for a different life? Or would you not change a single moment because you like who you are and know that one different choice or experience might have given rise to a totally different person? When the self card appears in the past position, it says that while your past has shaped you, it does not have to define you, and it should never be allowed to limit you. Who you are is for you to determine, not your family, not your friends, not society, you.